Now, the idea with having a Theorbo concerto, really I wanted a piece that would take the Theorbo where it hadn't been before. And to back up a little bit, the reason, well, there are no Baroque Theorbo concertos. There are a few pieces for lute, but even those pieces tend to have the violin kind of doubling some of the melody line. So I think the main reason why they didn't write concertos for the lute and Theorbo very much in the Baroque period is because you couldn't hear the instrument playing, a melody or a solo line with other instruments playing over the top. And obviously in the 21st century, we've got the luxury of some very, very sensitive amplification equipment. And I use the word sensitive to mean that it reproduces the sound of the instrument very accurately. So you're not just making something louder through a Marshall stack. It's actually being sensitive to the decay of the strings and capturing the warmth as well of the instrument. So with that technology available to us, it's then possible to take this instrument to different places. So what I love about the way Steve Goss has written the concerto is that he's really used the idiom of the Theorbo. He's kind of taken all this campanella effect and just written this wonderful piece. So here's a little example, for instance, from the last movement, a kind of blues passage. And that's just going across, if I use my thumb in the right hand. So he's found all these idioms with the piece and chords like this. And what was so difficult at the beginning anyway, learning the concerto, is that there's not a single scale or chord pattern that I've ever played before. So it was really like learning a new language, like suddenly having to learn Greek or something that you just don't speak. But once it's under your fingers and once you've done about 1,000 hours practice, it's beautifully written. And I really like that there's nothing stupid. There's nothing you just think, why did you write that? It's horrendous and it doesn't even sound very good. It just fits really well under your hand. And it's a rare find to actually come across a composer who doesn't play the Theorbo. I mean, Steve's a very fine guitarist, but he's really figured out how this instrument works and he's made it his own. So I'm really kind of delighted about the piece, and I think it's a hugely important addition to the repertoire, and it's just a good piece. I mean, that's the bottom line. You can have a piece written, but it might not be very good. But I think this is really top quality composing.